And welcome back to Versus Live here. I'm Ross Merriam.
I'm Todd
Anderson. Kyle in the booth. Say hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
He did it again.
You've
created a monster.
Doing it despite me.
He literally said, say hi, Kyle.
Right, but we always... Okay, never mind.
You've
Anywho.
created a monster. You did this. This is your fault.
Yeah, you're right. I did push it too hard for too long, and then now it's coming back to bite me. The boy who cried, hi, Kyle.
We're really high Rob to begin.
Yeah, that's fair. So we have 2 matches down already, but we still got 1 more to go. Playing roulette today with modern decks.
Yep. So we got 2 decks left. I'm going to spin the wheel once. If I spin an odd number indicated here, I will take deck 1. If I spin an even, I'll take deck 2. I'll take the other one.
Yeah.
We'll play 5 games.
And then probably maybe play a fun game of 1 match versus another match after that.
Maybe.
Sure which.
That's a 3.
3. All right, so you get
So
the
I get
odds.
deck 1.
I'll get the evens. Now, 2 matches down, and I feel like I won both of them, right? If I'm not mistaken, if time has not changed in some way.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Is that's what you feel like? I don't know if
I mean, we can go back and check the tape. I'm pretty sure I won 2 games or 2 matches so far. Let's show the camera the decks because we've been trying to hide the decks from each other, so we don't necessarily know the mulligans and such.
All
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I got you.
okay.
Cool deal. So, what about the marbles?
What about them? They're over here.
Pretty sure they're mine. I mean, I can check the score pads. You know, I've written a lot of numbers on past. We've played 10 games of Magic so far. I believe I've won 7 of them.
Yes.
Behind you,
The other way. Yeah, we switched it. Now I've got myself all turned around.
I'm just gonna play with them on my side of the table for the 3rd match.
Yeah.
For good luck.
You use them as counters somehow, even though they're going to roll off every.
They will roll off. It's fine. I'll just get we'll get hungry hippos. We should probably do that for April Fools. Play hungry hippo with the marbles.
Welcome to Hungry Hippos Live. Brought to you by Star City Games and Carnox Shares.
Brought to you by Hasbro.
Does Hasbro make Hungry Hippos?
Mattel probably does, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that might be a conflict of interest.
Sure, whatever. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's okay. We don't work for Hasbro, man. We can do whatever we want.
Oh, that is true. Pretty sure my sister has a copy of Hungry Hippos.
Let's get her to mail it. We'll do. Actually, whenever we have extra time, we should just play Hungry Hippos. That's a good game. That's a good game. All right, getting shuffled up here for game 1 of the 3rd and final match of the day.
So when we play Hungry Hippos, you know, there's 4 hippos. Are we each going to control 2, or are 2 going to be dormant?
4 hippos in her. We each pick 1, and only 1 hippo leaves.
There's Harry
Pick
and
1.
Happy and Homer and
Maybe we should just slam 2. I don't know, man. Or we get Corey and the director.
Yeah.
Just play the true classics. Hungry Hippos.
What's the 4th hippo's name?
Larry.
I have no idea.
Curly and Mo.
There's Happy, Harry, Homer, and another one that sort of sounds like Harry.
Hungry Hippos was one of those games my dad never bought me because he didn't want to pick all those things up.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. So I never really got to play it.
Oof. Try your open in hand. Let's go.
You know, maybe you should have cleaned up after yourself, and then.
I mean, I had a nice constellation. The like Rock'em Sock'em things.
Robots, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the robots or the actual, like the big poofy gloves?
It was the robots.
Okay, yeah.
Where you just like press a button, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of sock 'em boppers. You
Yeah.
ever heard sock 'em boppers? They're like, you know, the big balloon hands.
I remember those.
Just punch the hell out your brother. Bam! Down goes Frazier.
We're all old.
Okay, I'm on the play here, and this hand stinks. So,
All right. My hand's pretty decent.
is it though?
Yeah. I hope so.
Has Chad figured out what the 4th hippo's name is yet?
Lizzie.
Lizzie, Larry, Henrietta.
Henry is the other one.
Is it Henry,
It's
Henrietta?
Henry, Harry, Happy, and Homer.
Okay.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah.
Cool. You know, they had the power of Google at their fingertips. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, I have the power of my brain that retains all the useless information.
Yeah. That's why sometimes when Ross is like playing a really tough game of Magic, you know, he's it looks like he's actually thinking, right, about what play to make, but really in his head he just hears the Tetris music. And he's like, and then he makes a play, and it's like the fourth best play. But you know,
Yeah, sometimes the fourth best play is good enough.
yeah, that's Magic.
Keeping your 7.
Yeah, I've already said that multiple times.
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
See, like I said, he had the Tetris music playing in his head the whole time. He was shuffling.
This hand is much better.
Okay.
So let's put this one back since we already have that spot on the curve filled. And I will start with. So I think even if I draw another one of these, I'm playing this on turn 2 regardless. So I might as well start on Power Plant Pass.
Your turn.
And Tower Chalice Form. Got to
Spell
opt. What? That's spell snared?
Yeah. Filter. Sup, bruh? Sup, bruh?
Probably has one spell snare in the deck.
There's 2. Clearly, you didn't check out Shaheen Sarani's team-winning deck list with his partner, Cord Bowmaster.
Thought not seer.
All right. You're probably going to take this to Fairy, be my guess. But feel free to not.
I mean, the verdict is pretty good, too.
That's true. That's true. Verdict would be a nice hit.
Like, I don't think the verdict is really a problem, whereas the Teferi, it's going to slow the game down, but the verdict is going to slow the game down by just, like, I can't play any more things.
Okay.
So.
All right. Fairy bounce.
So you draw 2 cards.
Yep. But you do get to replay it.
Yeah. I will, however. Ugh, that was not a good draw.
Smasher?
Yeah. I'm going to start with a Smasher to deal with this Teferi.
Okay.
I'll pass the turn.
Let's go to 18.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and verdict. Just to get it in the graveyard because he's going to hit me this turn probably.
Thought not. Oh, has 2 Snapcasters. Perfect.
And Narset too. Take that.
Yeah, so I probably just take the Narset since I can't stop the Snapcaster from flashing back a verdict.
Yeah, because I'm probably going to look for like a Path Exile and just
Yeah.
bust up your Thought Knot pretty good.
Can't attack with that. Let's play an Expedition map.
You have 1 card. I guess I don't really care if he hits Tron at this point. Like, he has million mana. It's like just Walking Ballista is the thing, and I'm still at 18, so it's not a big deal.
Maybe I should have mapped first. Maybe you would have forced it, and then I can take a Snapcaster.
Hey, I feel a ruin though, so I'm not really that worried about it.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I guess I'll just say go.
So let's crack this map.
Okay.
And I guess I shouldn't. With you having Field of Ruin, I shouldn't. There's not really anything like.
You can play get that new Colorless Horizon Canopy. I don't know if it's in the deck, but it probably should be.
It is not.
I think that card's great.
So I think I've got a Blast Zone, which doesn't seem very good. I got some Ghost Quarters, which don't seem good.
Ghost Quarter can keep me off of what you call it, but Cavern seems like
I'll just find Cavern and hold it.
Okay.
We'll get to resolve a Reality Smasher at some point, or a really big Walking Ballista at the end of the game to finish Todd off. This is a very common way for the Amulet decks to actually win against Blue-White. You just like keep protecting your Cavern. By the end of the game, you have 1 million lands in play, and it's Cavern Construct and 10 them.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you're at 18.
Yep.
Got some Snapcasters, force negations. Attack you for 4.
Pass it.
That's lucky.
Draw a card. You get a land.
So I have another waste.
Now, inside your draw step, after I've drawn, I'm going to go ahead and Field of Ruin targeting Urza's Tower.
And I believe there's only 2 wastes in my deck, so. And I am right. They will play a 2/2 Walking Ballista.
Okay.
This might force... I guess it'll just force a path again, but... whatever.
Yeah, I mean, can't really do anything else about it.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Play my land. Desphere the Ballista. That's a good way to get it out off the battlefield. And even if he has an Ugin to like destroy my Detention Sphere at some point, he doesn't get any value out of the Ballista. So
Yeah, so I guess I just dome you for 2.
So you're at 20 still. I'm at 16.
Yep.
All right, your turn.
Power plant, go.
All right, we'll go to 15. Get this tapped Hallowed Fountain in play.
Hasn't gone well.
I need to draw like one big thing to close it. Basically, with these 2 Snapcasters, we got a Snap Path on the ready. We have a Snap Spell Snare on the ready, or Verdict, but we don't have like a Cryptic Command yet, or something to really close it out.
Yeah, Planeswalker.
Yeah, something like that would be nice.
Do it. Yeah, snaps it off.
Yeah. Now,
You know that.
I will.
So you probably just want to brainstorm into a land.
Try to, yeah. It's fine too. I'm gonna shuffle these up.
Yep.
Okay, your turn.
Mind Stone.
Yep. Correct power plant.
Draw a card.
Mhm.
I guess this will force an extra card out of his hand, which is kind of nice. ELDRAZI, Karn.
Force pitching an Opt. Exiles it.
Yeah, pass the turn.
It's fine. Just so you know. Draw for turn. Brainstorm.
Yep.
Play a land. Your turn.
And you can go.
Don't think I want to get rid of both cards on top. I think I just want to get rid of one of them. And the other one's not even that bad. So I'm just not going to bust the Prismatic this yet. So brainstorm.
Yep. That's not good. When your opponent's not shuffling because all their cards are great.
Your turn.
Use this or colored mana. Play Thought Knot.
And response. So I want to get the Cryptic Command in my graveyard for these Snapcasters. Whatever. Stack it, bounce draw. So I'm going to draw 2.
Yep, and then we'll resolve the... I will take the Logic Knot. And then replay this.
I'll just let that happen.
And take a Snapcaster, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then pass the turn.
All right, and I'll pass on
Yeah,
that.
it's going to get path. You draw a card. I don't have any more lands.
Yep. Untap. Draw.
Basic lands.
Brainstorm.
Yep.
Put back 2 Flooded Strands. Field of Ruin your Cavern of Souls. Go basic. Your turn.
I probably have to. I don't think there's a point where I'm gonna make where I'm going to choke Todd on mana, because I'm actually kind of behind on mana and my threats are pretty expensive. So I guess I should just jam into the counter spells and hope to run them out.
Yep. Fetch, null, snap, cryptic, draw.
Yep. So that brings you to 14.
Actually, I'm just gonna cast negation. And then I'm going to attack, and then I'm just going to minus my Jace on my Snapcaster Mage, I think.
Well, while you're only have 1 mana untapped, I'm going to dismember the Snapcaster.
Sure, that's fair.
Which is another benefit of forcing that out now.
Mm-hmm.
Because bouncing it with Jace would be messed up. You can go. So I'm at 16, you're at 14.
Yep. Wait, you're at what?
I'm at 16 from the dismember.
Okay, I didn't pop this.
Oh, you didn't pop that. So you're still 15.
Okay.
Yeah, because you didn't cryptic.
Bracer. Okay. Let's put back these two. Play Colonnade. Say go.
Eldrazi Temple.
Sure.
You're up.
We'll fetch.
Yeah, now you're at 14.
All right. I'm gonna do kind of a weird thing here.
A weird thing.
I'm gonna snap Cryptic.
Bounce your Snapcaster, draw a card.
No, I'm gonna bounce Detention Sphere and draw a card.
Neat.
I'm just doing that so that I get some pressure on the battlefield. And I have a Detention Sphere to clean up like any weirdo thing he might play. Alright, draw off turn. I'm gonna Fate Seal you.
Shaheen Sarani is rolling over in his grave.
Attack.
Go score to the Colonnade.
Yeah, that's fine. You take 2.
I'm at 14.
Here we go. Entire draw step. I'm gonna circle Reality Smasher, I think. Take 2, I'm at 13. Or 12 probably. Okay.
Yeah, you're at 12. You can go.
Oh, I knew what it was. I don't know why I'm doing that in your draw step. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was weird.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Tots was trying to play fast in this game.
Yep. I've been basically locked to win for about 5 minutes now. I'm just trying to play fast. Attack for 2, Fate Seal you.
It's about the only time I ever see Jim play fast. It's when the game is completely locked.
Yep.
And he starts playing at warp speed.
So
I am at 12.
I think that might actually be a way I can lose. So I'll just bottom it. To Chalice the Void, and I have a Cryptic, but I don't want to burn the Cryptic. Sure.
You're up.
Path it. Draw, attack for 2.
10.
Fate Seal you. Top sign, go. Draw, Fate Seal you. Top sign. Detention Sphere that, attack for 2.
8.
Go.
Ugh. I will resolve a Matter Reshaper.
Sure.
It's the last thing I do.
Untap, draw.
Yep.
Fate Seal you. That is fine. Your turn.
Got him. Untapped with Matter Reshaper. That was my secret goal. I win. That's how. Oof. Just gonna let me kill your blocker like that?
I'm gonna force negation.
Yeah. I am dead.
All right.
Well, really needed that Chalice to resolve on turn 2.
Yeah.
And had that happen and Todd was locked out of path or forced to like de-sphere that.
Yeah, it was definitely a clutch spell snare. That's one of the spots where spell snare just really shines in modern. Is just when you're on the draw. Not necessarily even against Chalice, but just whenever you're on the draw, turn 1 spell snare is always awesome.
Yeah. I was always really sad playing Blue Moon when I had the spell snare on the draw and my opponent would go like Noble into Mantis Rider.
You jerk.
You son of a gun. Okay.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Yeah.
We're doing best of 5. All right. Up 1. See if I can get the brooms out. Sweep them up. You're on the play here for game 2.
Yep.
You've been on the play for a lot of games today.
Yep.
All right. 4, 7. This is a reasonable opener. Completely and utterly reasonable.
This hand doesn't do anything until turn 3, but it's pretty powerful.
Okay.
I think it's a keep.
Okay. Go.
Oh, we ripped the Eldrazi Temple, so that's good. Now our hand is excellent. Yeah, I'll take the oust.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw. Go.
Attack for 4.
16.
Play another Thought-Knot Seer. Take the D-Sphere. What's the other card?
All right, 15.
Yep.
It's not good news for me. All right, untap. The double Eldrazi Temple draws start to feel a lot like old school
Eldrazi.
Eldrazi. Yeah.
Eldrazi, Winter Eldrazi. You at a 14.
Yeah, we get planes. No, Teferi, bounce 1, draw 2 cards, and say go.
That is kind of interesting. You have 3 in hand, or 3 unknowns, I mean.
Mhm.
So Cryptic comes online next turn, which is a problem. So do I want to just recast Thought? Oh, I guess I can just do both of these. I don't know why I'm thinking. Attack the Teferi.
Dead.
Thought not you. Take your Cryptic Command. Play Chalice on 1.
Yep.
You're up. The second Cryptic can bounce this Chalice. So maybe I was actually supposed to take the path.
Go.
I don't know.
Not neat.
Magic's hard.
It is. Pretty sure you're super far ahead, so it doesn't matter too much, but
That's a good draw. Attack you for 8.
What, 6?
Do I play anything into this Cryptic? I don't think I do. You have 1 unknown. So if I don't play anything, end of turn, Todd goes, bounce your Chalice, draw a card. If I do play anything, he just trades his random draw for the card I play. I could do this. That is going to be really, really rough against a Supreme Verdict, though, so I don't think I want to do that. So, yeah, just pass the turn.
All right, bounce Chalice, draw a card.
Yep.
Go to 5.
Cool beans.
Go.
I'd like to declare an attack.
Sure. Pass 1.
Find a wastes. You draw a card.
Yep.
Take 4.
Snap pass the other one.
Yeah, probably should have taken the path. So get the other wastes. You draw another card. You have 4 unknowns in the opt.
Yep.
You can pick up the opt.
Okay.
Let's play Chalice on 1.
Spell snare.
That's pretty good. Let's play Matter Reshaper.
Sure.
You can go.
Draw. I will Field Ruin. Why? Let's hit the Urza's Tower. And I'm going to play Jace. I'm going to bounce this. I guess there's no hastings. Or I guess I can die to a, what you call it. Go ahead.
Yeah, try to Reality Smasher.
Yeah.
3 in hand.
Yep.
Name construct. All is dust. And expedition. Pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Opt. Bottom. Drop.
Opt again.
Opt. Keep it. Draw. Go. Inside your draw step. Go to 3 and no, that's no. Let's go.
Yeah, it did not seem like a play you wanted to make. Matter Reshaper.
Sure.
Matter Reshaper.
I will counter and draw that one.
Pass the turn.
I will play my land. Don't really need to bust up a Tron piece here because he can't Tron next turn. I'm gonna cast Timely, gain 6, draw or get 3/1/1, go to 11.
Yep.
Do you mind digging for my tokens for me? I don't know where they're at. Sorry.
No, those are clues.
It's either Shaheen's or Barich's.
Got some angel tokens. Here's some Solier, some Aaron Barrages.
All right, so get 3 tokens, play a Teferi. I will. I guess just draw a card, go to 5. Then untap whatever. These 2. Take up.
Is there any land I can get here that is good?
Ghost Quarter protects you from Colony. You can Ghost Quarter my Field of Ruin.
Sack map. Find power plant.
Okay.
You have 2 in hand.
Mm-hmm. All right. After you draw, surgical your towers. I'm gonna go to 9.
Oh, good thing you didn't target all stuff because that was my draw step.
It's pretty good.
I thought so.
And you only have 2 in your deck. I don't know. I'm not really supposed to play around that. I don't think.
Yeah. Agreed. But the tower's gone. So let's play our land. Cast our All's Dust.
Okay.
We'll shoot for 3.
At 6.
And you have 1 card in hand.
We'll play a 1/1 Ballista.
I think you're like, if you have a counter spell for it, you're just gonna blow up the cavern. But if I get it on the battlefield, like Verdict, I still get a card off Reshaper.
Okay.
I think it's good. I've got the card next turn.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the 1/1 Ballista.
You got it.
You can go.
I will Supreme Verdict.
Yeah, I'll deal you damage. You go to 5. Oh, drew the worst card in my deck.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's fine. Go.
Karn.
3 up.
Yep.
Blow up an Eldrazi temple.
Float regular colorless.
Yeah. Watch not for 4.
Okay. Chalice for 1.
Sure.
You can go.
All right. So you have a Dismember in hand.
Yep.
6 mana.
Come on, Reality Smasher.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Planeswalkers I'm trying to draw. Okay, draw. All right, attack.
Do you just have a counter spell? Got another Colonnade. I'm at 16.
No, but I might in a little bit. Your turn.
3/3.
Sure.
You can go.
All right. Probably dead. Yep, dead. Still.
We did it.
Yeah.
Very far ahead early. Probably should have taken the path off the last Thought Not Seer trigger. Though Cryptic would have been pretty good, even with Snapcaster would have bought a lot of time, but it would have tied up a lot more of your mana.
Yeah.
I might have like snuck that first Chalice through, things like that. So, small mistake, but able to squeak it out.
All right, we're just going to do sideboarding live, I guess. Ain't no reason to cut away. You get to see all the nitty gritty.
Okay, well, I don't really do a lot of sideboarding because Leyline of the Void and Spatial Contortion aren't good.
And the rest is a tutor package?
Yep.
Nice.
I don't. So, yeah, the only cards I'm really tutoring for potentially in this matchup are these 6. You know, maybe I'll get a piece of Grave Rotate if I want to play around Snapcaster Mage in a certain spot.
Sure.
Dismember does kill, Colonnade, which could be relevant. Maybe killing a Snapcaster Mage is relevant. So I really would like to get these Dismembers out of my deck. I'm pretty happy with every other card. So I don't want to do a lot of sideboarding, but I can't even do the little that I want to. I definitely don't want to bring in any of these. These are pretty conditional as to when to bring in. Like other tutor targets I could bring in. I don't think I want this one. And I like all these as tutor targets. Except maybe like if this is a Fire Mana card.
Yeah, I think that's you just want to get that in your deck.
In my main?
Yeah.
I think that's the one I could concede.
Wait, have you already gotten the Dismembers out?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I would just.
I've gotten
how many
Cyborgs.
Dismembers you got?
How many what?
How many Dismembers are in your deck? Just do those 2. You don't really need a tutor for Ballista. You're like, against me, I don't really apply that much pressure. So if you stick a Karn, you just like go get Lattice and threaten Lattice, I think. Or Liquid Metal Coating and start like popping off my lands or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, tutoring for Ballista seems pretty weak. Even Crucible World is fine because then you get to rebuy your lands that I killed with Field of Ruin, but I don't know. You definitely just have to get a Dismember out of your deck.
Yeah. I kind of like having the Crucible main over the other one because if I'm tutoring for Crucible, I probably already have a good amount of mana.
Sure.
And I do think there are going to be games where like, just tutoring for the Ballista at the end kills you.
That's fair.
All
right. My side, Force Negation is not that bad in this matchup, but there's only about 8 hits that really matter, or 10 hits that matter, I guess. No, actually, I'm just going to.
All Dust, Ugin, Chalice.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Karn.
Karn now changes things a bit, so it's not quite as bad as I thought. I was going to say on the draw, I think you want it because it lets you snag Chalice pretty easily on the draw. On the play, though, like I kind of, against Chalice of the Void, I kind of just want to cut my ops and kind of just naturally draw into things. It's such a bad card when your opponent gets Chalice on the battlefield, and I know Tom Ross is a huge proponent of siding out some number of cantrips in the face of Opt. Or in the face of Chalice of the Void, rather, excuse me.
I do usually trim them in Is It Phoenix?
I'm not really sure what else to cut, though. That's kind of why I was boarding out the negations, because they seemed like an easier tag. So I think Timely's good. All the Wraths are good. The Planeswalkers seem good. Narset might actually be not that good. The static doesn't really affect you, and good chance that I'm casting it and it immediately dies to an attacker. At least the other ones can affect the battlefield, whereas she can't. So let's try that.
Makes sense to me. You don't need a ton of card advantage in this matchup.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of ways to take your planeswalkers off the battlefield.
What you got for me, Mr. Kyle?
It's another nice reason to have a ballista to 2 to 4 is like if I need to answer a planeswalker,
Yeah.
find a card that does that.
That's true.
How do you feel about having an Emrakul in the sideboard for this matchup?
From which side?
From the Eldrazi.
This is Emrakul the Promised End, I assume.
No, they didn't say anything, but I would assume.
This seems reasonable as a target for this matchup, but sideboard space because of Karn is now much more constricted. So having singletons for very specific matchups is a difficult thing to do. You know,
Yeah, I mean, if you could get off Karn, like if Karn just said get a colorless card, that'd be pretty nuts.
yeah, but it does not. So we're down to 6 sideboard slots basically. So
Yeah. And you probably don't need all of those artifacts to get the job done, but they certainly help sometimes. Okay. Well, now I'm going to be feeling the cutting the ops, I guess. All right. I'll keep it, but I need to draw a bunch of lands in a row.
I've got turn 1 Chalice in this hand, but literally nothing else since it's all mana and the 1 Chalice. So I think that's going to be a mulligan.
Oh, do you have the gemstone or something?
Yeah, there's 1 Gemstone Caverns.
Nice.
There's a map, 5 lands, including Caverns and Chalice. I'd also have to exile the map because I'm casting Chalice on turn 1. But I had like triple Temple. You know. I think if I had like if
That
one,
doesn't seem like that bad in this matchup.
if one of those lands was like a Thought Knot Seer and I got to go turn 1 Chalice, turn 2 Thought Knot, and then go from there off the top of my deck, that's a keep.
Yeah, that's
But just the Chalice, especially, I mean, I would be tempted to keep that hand in a matchup where Chalice is really, really good.
hmm
You know, something like Burn or Infect or is it Phoenix? But in this matchup, it's reasonable. It's basically there to try to shut down Path, but you have plenty of answers to it.
hmm Alrighty. Starting game 3 here. Got about 35 minutes left before we're done for the day.
Perfect. Okay, first mulligan from the Eldrazi side. And yeah, this looks like a pretty reasonable hand. I think I have to get rid of one of these since there are slower cards. And let's go with this one. That's more of a later game card anyway.
Do you think it's worth it to bring in like the one of Stony Silence in this matchup just because it shuts down Ballista, Map,
Mindstone.
Mindstone?
Yeah, Stony's probably fine. Shuts down liquid metal coating.
Sure.
Speaking of Mindstone.
Spell scenario, I guess.
Ugh. Come on.
Go.
Why? Thought Not Seer. That was a good draw at least. That's the turn.
19, just get another Hallowed Fountain tapped. I want to keep lands in my deck to draw them, but the paying the life matters a little more. And if I draw an untapped land, I want to just go for it, basically. All right, 19.
The old Celestial Colonnade.
Go.
Chalice on 1.
Okay.
You can go.
Let's kill her temple.
Get Oasis.
So now I'm not really afraid of Reality Smasher next turn, so I can just play this Jace. All right, Jace, and I'll just go ahead and brainstorm.
Yep.
Then opt back since it's kind of locked out. Land. Say go.
4 in hand.
Yup.
Even has the shuffle effect. Definitely need a land here. Okay, that is a land. Now I can decide what I want to do. I want to to try to attack this Jace down or do my own thing? I don't really know. I don't think these are actually going to kill the Jace, to be honest. So maybe I should just be doing my own thing. So let's play Karn.
Okay.
I will minus it.
Okay.
And I think I want to find the... Oh, I can't find the... I forgot I don't have the Crucible in here. Okay, we're not playing Karn.
Okay.
If I can't find the card I want, I'll just play a 2/2 Ballista, threaten the Jace.
Sure.
Nothing I get with the liquid metal coating I don't think is particularly good here.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
All right, so I'm at 18.
Yep. Todd can't bounce with the Jace because then I kill it in response, so that's at least something that's good.
I will play Timely Reinforcements.
So you're going to get the 6 life regardless. I can throw away the Ballista to essentially trade Walking Ballista for 3 tokens.
Well, you can also shoot yourself and trade for everything.
Yeah, but I'd rather get loyalty counters off of this than life points.
Agree.
But I do think trading 2/2 Ballista for 3 tokens is good.
So you're gonna hit this.
shoot that twice.
Okay.
You gain 6 to 24.
And to play around another Walking Ballista, I'm just gonna plus and target myself. Keep that on top. Your turn. I could have maybe targeted Ross there to keep him off of mana, but I don't know.
Ballista for 2.
So good.
You're up.
Draw, brainstorm.
And now we're pretty dead.
These 2 back. Fairy, tick up, draw, untap. Go. I will logic not for 1.
You're up.
Draw a turn. Fairy draw. Play this brainstorm. And put extra Teferi back. I don't think it's going to die. And Detention Sphere. But I don't really want to shuffle. Say go. Sphere might actually end up being useful for that Chalice of the Void.
Karn.
Counter, draw.
You're up.
And I will go ahead and kill one of the towers, I guess.
On my last wastes.
If I target Ghost Quarter, he just targets my Colonnade, and I don't get a land, so I'm just going to target his thing. It's not a big deal. Draw off turn. Draw off the Fairy. Draw off Brainstorm. Just put back Supreme Verdict and land. Play Field of Ruin. Just go ahead and pop the other tower. Shuffle, get an island, and say go. Untap these 2.
You're up.
Okay, draw. Plus. Vista, Brainstorm. Put back 2 lands. Fetch.
You're 23.
A Detention Sphere on the Chalice. Pass turn. And untap 2 lands.
Foolish Todd. I have an expedition map. But I'm just very dead to this.
Counter?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Go
Going to
time
game.
for one more. It's 3:33. We got time
Yeah.
for maybe 2 more. So I'm up 2-1. We had 2 pre-board games, went 1-1. Sorry if I'm playing too fast or sloppy, but that's just I don't want y'all to watch me play Magic for 20 minutes where I'm very easily going to win. I'm just trying to do as many things as possible in the shortest amount of time possible.
Yeah, once the Azorius deck untaps with a Planeswalker in play, it starts snowballing pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one locks it up.
All right. Anything from chat over there while we're shuffling up?
There's a discussion going on about using Mu Yang Ling for the mirror from the Azorius control sideboard.
For the mirror?
Maybe not the mirror.
So Mu Yanling shrinks creatures or starts making 4/4s. And
I think it's the emblem. that
yeah,
they're
the
talking
emblem of like draw and like tap an island, draw a card or whatever is fine. But
So if your
think-
3-mana Planeswalker lives long enough to make an emblem,
you should if you're gonna max out on 3-mana Planeswalker, you should be maxing out on Narset and Teferi Time Raveler because both of those change the dynamic of the matchup considerably. Like Narset keeps your opponent from drawing cards with Brainstorm on Jace. Teferi Time Raveler makes all their counter spells insignificant. So of the 3-mana Planeswalkers you can play, I think Jace Balerion is better than Mu Yanling in Modern anyway.
It was for the main deck. Sorry, chat.
That's fine.
okay,
Either way,
that's
even worse.
yeah, just not at a modern power level.
I'm gonna mull. You got Island, Field of Ruin, and a bunch of double blue cards.
I will keep my hand.
Okay.
This is a pretty good one. What the kids might call a ghouler.
Sure. All right. So were you in the Modern seat this past weekend?
I was in the standard seat.
All right. What was it? Jim playing Modern?
Yeah, because he's playing Barcelona this week. He's been
What do you end
testing
up?
well.
What do you end up playing?
He played Is It Phoenix?
You finally convinced him. Did he just not do so well, or what happened?
He probably did the best of the three of us.
Okay.
Tannen didn't have a good day in Legacy. Didn't like his deck. I didn't have a very good day with Mono Blue. Was doing fine early, and then had one match that I made a game-losing mistake at the end of Game 3, but I got carried that round. And one match where I got hit with an 8-outer. Well, we didn't really have a lot of easy games. That was the thing. Like, every game we played was tough.
Okay.
I will start on Power Plant map. Tower go.
Reggie.
Power plant, tower, mine.
Is that good?
I think so.
Seems all right.
First time I've assembled Tron in 4 games, so that's cool. Though now with Field of Ruin, it's pretty hard. Hope you have Mana Leak.
Oh, force negation, pitching, and opt.
I will pass the turn.
All right. Bust up your. Do I want to bust it up right this second? I guess so. Whatever. Main phase, bust it up.
Which one you want?
I don't know. I know it matters because you got a redundant one in hand. I got to think about it. Which one did you play first? Mine?
Yes.
Then you went Tower Power Plant?
Or no, I went Power Plant, Tower, Search for Mine.
Well, smart money says take the one that you search for, but you might just have mind gamed me on that. So I'm just going to pick one at random. How about that?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit this one. I lose.
Where are you, wastes? Here we are.
Your turn.
Mystic Forge.
Well, that's a pretty darn good one. You have to pay the mana for it, though, right? It's not
Yes.
like okay. It's not like Bolus of Sigil where it goes completely bananas. Go.
I mean, it's just Experimental Frenzy.
Yeah, it
for
doesn't
colorless
lock your
cards.
hand out. And you can reset
Yeah.
the top of your deck if you want.
But also doesn't let you play lands.
Mm-hmm.
Seer.
Mana Leak.
Pay life.
Weird. 19. I'm still at 20.
Expedition map.
Okay.
You can go.
All right. Now, what do I do with this? Do I care that much about the Mystic Forge right this second? Not particularly, but this still gets smushed by Reality Smasher, and he's going to get Tron mana next turn. So I guess if I tick up any Trons, he can't Walk and Bliss it down because he only has 7. Let's draw. And then untap these 2. And I don't even know if I have a counterspell or not. I hope I do. Hope I get you. I'm just going to wait to see what he does and then look.
Let's pop the map.
Mm-hmm.
Get a tower. Three in hand.
Mm-hmm. All the dust might to furry.
We'll see.
Mystic Forge seems really cool. I'm not a huge fan of it in general, though, just not being able to play the lands. It feels like a bummer. But it does reset the top card, which is nice.
Go to 18.
Yep.
Oh, that's here.
Okay, Verdict, Wrath, Snap.
I guess I will take the snap, seeing as one of these two is not like the other.
Yeah.
Crucible.
That's pretty good.
You can go.
Draw. Well, it was hard.
Yep. See a bunch of new cards.
Until you see. Your turn.
No land. Okay. $17.
Yep.
And for turn.
Yep. Play a 6/6 Ballista.
Karn.
Okie dokie.
This is on 5. Reality Smasher.
Resolves.
Actually, I should do it this way. Plus Karn on the Crucible.
Okay.
Tacked Fairy for 8.
I'm gonna pass the Crucible.
I will find my last waste. Okay. That conveniently shuffles my deck with this crappy Blast Zone on top, which is nice. Did I exile the last?
Actually,
waste?
I'm gonna target Reality Smasher, and I'm gonna pitch. Oh no, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Whatever. I kind of want to keep
my
that
hand?
very high
Oh, it is in my hand. Okay, well,
as the last waste in your hand.
yeah.
My go.
Well, you're doing it this way?
Yeah, I'm still gonna hit the Crucible, I guess.
Okay. Well, I got to see what's on top of my deck.
Sure.
This Mystic Forge has
Doing
been,
some work.
yeah, pretty messed up this game. Being able to reset at least once a turn is really cool. So that's not something I want, but I do have a Walking Ballista for 2. And I'll shoot down the Teferi. And pass the turn.
Yeah, no, I just lose because if I don't have to Wrath.
You need to deal with Karn first, so
Yeah.
you don't get latticed.
Okay, I'll just say go. He's just got too many things. The Mystic Force put him way too far ahead.
Yeah.
I had a weird opener where I had to pitch Force Negation because I couldn't mana leak the Karn with the turn 3 Tron.
Matter Reshaper.
Sure.
Matter Reshaper.
Yep.
Reality Smasher.
Yep.
Land return that you know about. I will minus Karn and find, I guess, the coding. Play it. Good.
Thinking.
Yeah. So Mystic Forge also incredibly good when you have Tron. You just have so much mana.
Yeah. I mean, the key for those types of cards is just having enough mana to cast all the stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get 2 lands in a row, but the ability on it lets you make sure you don't have 2 lands in a row very often. I can't think of a way out, so I'm just going to let it happen. I don't know.
Okay. Attack for 11.
Or I guess it just turns off my land, right? If you turn into
Yeah.
an artifact. Okay. I'm going to, before you attack, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to snap. I'm just going to force a negation the liquid metal coating.
Okay.
All right. Attacks are fine.
Attack for 11.
Block Walking Ballista.
Shoot you for 1.
Okay, I'll take 10.
So you take 11, you go to 9.
Yep.
No, I'll just let these straight. You go to 10.
Okay.
You can go. I'm assuming I'm getting verdicted.
Yep.
So Matter Reshaper triggers twice. First one, reveal Karn, go to my hand.
Yep.
Second one,
Right,
with,
let's play another game.
Yeah.
While we got time. Got 14 minutes left. Stop. You win. I'm dead. I didn't even have the 2 mana counterspell for the lattice anyway, so it just didn't matter.
Yeah.
The rats are not nearly as good against you as I thought because a lot of your creatures are just really good by themselves. And if you don't play a second one, I still need to path or bounce or whatever.
There's not that many creatures in the deck, too.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it just costs too much. I should just not have it in my deck. Let me take a look at my sideboard. I'm actually just gonna cut the 2 wraths for 2 Dovin's Vetoes and just use my spot removal to tax them, and gives me a couple more answers: a Chalice and Karn, 2 cards that are quite annoying. Guess I'll cut the wrath and leave it a verdict. I guess it doesn't really matter. Verdict can get through Chalice on 4.
Do you want to try the Stony Silence? I think the Stony's pretty good.
Okay.
Ballista is one of my better ways of dealing with planeswalkers.
No, that's fair. Didn't really want to cut all the wraths, but I guess when I have a bunch of timely reinforcements and spot removal, the wraths are a bit worse.
It also sort of stops me from latticing you in a lot of spots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess if I do, and you have Stony Silence on board, then
You have to have a creature, or else it's a lock.
yeah,
Or more cards in deck, which is not that hard against me because I draw a bunch of cards and fetch
yeah,
one.
you're generally gonna have fewer cards, so I'm generally gonna win that game.
Alrighty, going into game number 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. 2 lands and an opt. I'm going to keep this one on the play for sure.
And what do I have? I will keep this hand.
All right, island go. Excuse me, snow-covered island go.
Power plant map go. Trying to force negation my map.
I'm going to opt in response.
Sure.
It's going to slow him down.
Yep.
I don't really like doing it, but it is what it is.
Tower, chalice, and 1.
It's fine. Go ahead and get a tapped Hallowed Fountain.
Chalice is a solid draw that turn. Give me something to do.
Yeah. Gonna be kind of upset if he just has natural Tron on 3. But say la vie.
Yeah.
Go.
Reshaper.
Sure.
You can go. Drew the Waste, which is unfortunate. Definitely want to keep the basics in the deck as much as possible. You're at 18.
Yep. Draw. Go.
Attack for 3.
15.
Add a Reshaper.
Let's go counter bounce.
You can go.
Jace, brainstorm. Put back this and this. Land go.
That is not natural Tron. Matter Reshaper.
Fetch a Snow Island and rejection it. Tilt. That resolves.
You're at 14.
I don't actually even want to fetch then.
Okay. You're at
Sorry.
15.
Yeah, that's my fault.
You can go.
Okay. All right, untap. I'm going to draw this card from the top. We'll fetch Island, go to 14.
Yep.
Everything cool over there, Kyle?
Yeah.
All right. I think Director Kyle might have nodded off there for a second.
No,
Not
I've
really.
just been sitting for a while.
Oh, that's fair.
Chair's not as
Gotta get the-
comfortable as yours.
Oh, yeah, you don't have
Yeah.
a card box over there. Cut.
You're good.
Brainstorm.
Seems like a bit of an oversight.
Yeah, I think so too.
I just put my 2 1-mana things back because I don't have an answer for them yet. Fetch to 13, and then I'll play Time of the Reinforcements.
Go to 19.
Okay, your turn. I got 3 guys. Just 3 soldiers, Bob. I'm at 19.
Attack Matter Reshaper.
Block with 1. Yeah, I should block both. Let's block both. Just clear it. He gets a thing off the top, but that's fine. Karn the Great Creator.
Play Karn. You can go.
That's weird. I had 6 lands, right? Because yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, draw. Brainstorm. Okay, now we're cooking.
Now we're cooking. But what with?
Field of Ruin, the Urza's Tower.
Find Waste.
Get Snow-Covered Plains. Attack for 1.
I'm at 19.
Your turn.
Crucible of Worlds.
I will just counter draw.
You're up.
Brainstorm. will play Field Ruin, play Teferi, draw a card. Untap these two and blow up one of the power plants, I guess. Fine. Here you go.
Where's this tower?
Sure.
Bullets on 2.
Sure.
You can go.
Draw for turn. Bounce.
Deal. I want to just deal with the Jace directly. You got 5 in hand?
Yep.
Deal 1 to Teferi.
Your turn.
Ballista for 2.
I will cryptic draw.
Yep. You're up.
Untap, draw for turn. Plus Fairy. Brainstorm. Put back these two. Play my land. Attack for 3.
16.
Play Time Raveler. Tick up to 5. Untap these two. Your turn.
Expedition map.
I will force negation it.
You can go.
Draw. Tick up. Brainstorm. Back this and just play this for turn. Play Stony Silence. Attack for 3. Here you go.
13. Thought here.
Objection.
You can go.
Untap. Draw. Tick up. Brainstorm. Put 2 back.
Magic as Garfield intended.
Attack for 3.
10.
Here you go. Untap
Cards in
this.
hand?
7.
That's lucky.
Yep. You can concede at any time.
Reality Smasher.
Manually.
You can go.
Untap. Draw. Plus Brainstorm. Put back Colonnade. Path Exile. Field Ruin your Eldrazi Temple. What are you at?
I don't know, but I'm dead.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you could have tapped it out earlier. Just,
Got stuck on 4 mana there with multiple Reality Smashers in hand, and just couldn't really do much of anything. The Field of Ruins are really good when I'm short on basics.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I think 2 is a very common number for that deck to play. If you expect a lot of Azorius or Path Exiles in general, I think going up to 3 might help a little, but even that, I'm going to run you out eventually, probably.
Yeah. So we got the lopsided matchup to start with Jund versus Puristo Paladin, and then 2 close matchups here that both went 5 games. We were tied 2-2 after 4 in each of them, between 4-color Urza and what was my second deck again? Hogak. And then Eldrazi TRON versus Azorius Control. And these are 4 decks that I think you'll see a good amount of this weekend. I think you'll also see a good amount of Jund. whether you're at the Open in Columbus or at the Mythic Championship in Barcelona. So definitely like those 5 and probably isn't Phoenix. I wouldn't be surprised if they're the 6 most played decks in the tournament.
No, humans probably.
Yeah, humans got to be up there.
We're like really close to a metagame that just has a bunch of really great decks on top, and then probably 20 decks on the level right underneath, but they're not even that far behind.
Yeah.
I think that the banning on Bridge from Below really set the Hogak deck back quite a bit. I was expecting that exactly to happen because banning Faithless Looting is probably too dramatic, and banning Hogak or Altar Dimension just feels real bad when they just put them in a new set. And the deck is pretty sweet and still functional without Bridge from Below, and it's still very powerful. I know that Canister is Piotr Gagowski.
Yeah.
Apologies if I butchered that. He actually went 12-0, I believe, in the Modern Classic this past weekend.
Modern Challenge
on Magic Online, featuring the Hogak deck, and it was the one you were playing, I assume. That's Trey 75.
No, mine was Austin's list from the top end of the Open. Most of our lists are from the Open.
Sure. But yeah, I'm going to be writing about the Hogak deck this week. Should be up on Thursday, so make sure to check that on StarCityGames.com.
That deck already got my seal of approval on my article today.
Yep.
Also on StarCityGames.com, so you can check that out. We're hitting the end of time. Do we got some subs over there, Kyle?
We do. We have a couple. We have Khalil Panda Bear, new sub.
Thank you.
ANPD, new. Master Marshmallow, resub for the 6 months.
Nice. Thank you.
Ryan Possible for 5.
Thanks, man.
Cash Money Misplay, 10 months.
That's a good name. Thanks for that.
Rocksteady, 12 months.
Thank you.
Baker, 72.
Baker's
actually 2 days ago. So
sure?
That's all of them.
Oh, they were subbing during the SCG Tour broadcast.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's gonna wrap it up here for today. I like doing this like decks in the dark, because a lot of times when we go into constructing the matchups and stuff for versus, we try to pit decks against each other that will interact in a fundamentally healthy way for the most part. Like if we don't really do one linear deck versus another linear deck because we want a little bit of pushback whenever we're playing. But honestly, it's just kind of fun, just kind of dunking on each other. Yeah. And that's what Modern is about most of the time.
Yeah, we played a very interactive matchup in the last one, and then the second one, like, there wasn't a ton of interacting going on, but the games were still somewhat interesting, and they were close. And then in the first one, we weren't interacting. Well, one of us was interacting, and it was not close. So it's nice to show you the full spectrum of what can happen, rather than when we're trying to just do the same thing over and over again, these close interactive matchups, it limits what we can do. But this lets us do it and have plausible deniability when things like Jund versus happen. Yeah. And it's nice to get a good spread. I think we're in a state where nobody really knows what the best deck in Modern is right now. I don't like Phoenix has come down a little bit. Humans has come down a little bit. There are some new decks on the rise. Everybody knew that there were a lot of good cards in Modern Horizons, and they all initially got outshone by Bridgevine. Mm-hmm. And with that gone, now we really get to see all the little things that Modern Horizons does. Like, is there a good Giver of Runes deck that comes around, especially with Jund around? Is this Jund deck with Ren and 6 really as good as people are hyping it up to be? ELDRAZI TRON has come back up. We got some new additions to both Mono Red Phoenix and Is It Phoenix that are seeing play with Aria Flame, Lava Darts, Magmatic Sinkholes, and things like that. And then, is there a Goblins deck around? I don't know.
There's just a lot. I don't know either.
Yeah,
I just assumed Jim would figure that out at some point. So.
Top 16, the Modern Classic with a Modern Goblins deck. So
okay. Gotta check that one out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for today on Versus Live. But we do have more Versus Live for y'all coming on Thursday. We're gonna be starting same time, 1 p.m. Gonna be doing more Modern practice for not only the Open this weekend in Columbus, but also the Mythic Championship, to give you kind of a heads up of what you're gonna see against. So I think what we're gonna do probably for Thursday, and don't quote me on this because we might change our mind, 6 best decks. And we just kind of smush them together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're not going to play goofy stuff. We're going to play humans, definitely, because we didn't see it today. Azorius Control, some sort of Hogak deck, Dredge, Phoenix, and what? What I miss?
Jund?
Probably Jund. Jund's been doing pretty good lately. So we're going to probably pit those 6 decks and try to figure out the best 6 matches to play. Why don't I just spin the wheel again? That was fun.
Yeah, I like spinning the wheel.
Yeah, sure. All right, whatever. Anyway, Thursday, 1 p.m., we'll be here. And we'll be square, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Be here or be square.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching Versus Live from StarCityGames.com. Thanks for Carnox Chairs for the sponsorship. And thank y'all for watching. We'll see you on Tuesday or Thursday.